This is part 89 of Gran Turismo 3, and in this episode, we are going to get in... Is it here? There it is. We're gonna get in this. Team Areca Viper. And... I'm gonna go to the tune shop. Buy the exact tires I need, Racing Slick. And I might also... No, wait, this would take NA, wouldn't it? Yeah. Oh, 966. That's the furthest it'll go. Obviously, I can't get any of those. Okay. Should I? I might not need to. I'll probably be fine, honestly. Okay, endurance races. Laguna Seca, 200 miles. There it is. Let's go. Into the settings. First things first. Downforce. Let's do that. And obviously my assists, because I haven't used this car yet at all. And of course I'm gonna throw a save state, and let's go. Take two, because I fucked up on lap 6 and spun out and the grid was still close, so yeah. Take two. Let's do that all again. It was only 6 laps this time instead of like... What, I had done like 30 or 40 laps on Tokyo before I finally realized I wasn't winning that shit and had to restart. This time, at least I had only done 6, so... Not as big of a deal, you know? That also means now the things that I was talking about in the first attempt at the beginning, I have to talk about again, yay! What I was saying that I'm gonna have to repeat now is I feel like a real Let's Player now that I'm juggling 2 games at once on the channel. Oh god, no, don't do that. But no, I feel like a real Let's Player now juggling 2 games on the channel. Let me fix my cord here. But, like, let me explain, right? Because, like, most Let's Play channels do 2 or more games at once. And for the longest time, I was only doing 1 game at once. And to be honest, the only reason I started Persona 4 was so I could have another game to keep, like, that I could play to, like, keep my channel going with like consistent uploads when I'm taking breaks from this game, you know? Which, you know, considering the end of this game is like just long event after long event after long event, it's like, yeah, no, like, very much am going to be taking lots of breaks during the end of this Let's Play, so like, that's why I started another game on the channel. So yeah, I'm doing this and Persona 4 now, and Persona 4 is a long game, so that's gonna... That playthrough is definitely going to extend into the GT concept and GT4 Let's Plays, although I feel like Persona 4 will definitely most likely be over before GT4 is over. Definitely won't be over before GT Concept is over, though, and I know it won't be over before this is over, but yeah. Whoa. Currently I've got a 5-second lead. I don't want to fuck that up. So I need to keep driving good. Around that turn. That was the turn where I fucked up on the last attempt, and then the AI were all just on my ass the whole time, and then I had another fuck up on that turn on lap 6, where I just completely spun, and yeah. And I was like, well shit, considering I'm gonna have to rely on pit strategy to win this, yeah, I'm fucked. By that point, I was like, yeah, I'm fucked. Alright, well, time to restart. Oh shit. But yeah, right now, I think my plan for this, depending on what the pit strategy has to be, if it's a race where I have to pit every 15 laps, I'm gonna go to the first pit stop and then I'm gonna take a break, record the next episode of Persona 4, and then probably come back and do a little bit more of this. But if it's a race where I have to pit every 10 laps instead of every 15, then I'm going to go until the second pit stop, which would be lap 20, and then I'm gonna record the next episode of Persona 4, then come back to this. You know, I've got save states. It's fine. I can do these long endurance races in short bursts and then just splice them together for the video. That's what I've been doing. So many of these endurance races were recorded over like multiple day time frames rather than like in one sitting. I think a few of them were done in one sitting. I'm pretty sure I could be wrong. I'll have to go back and watch in order to remember. But I'm pretty sure I did the Roadster Endurance on Apricot Hill in one sitting. But, yeah. The rest of these, nah. Don't fuck up, please. Okay. Oh god, oh god. I mean, I've got a decent lead now, 14 seconds. That's what happens when I was at this point on the last attempt, I was at I think a 2 or 3 second lead, and then I fucked this turn up here. And I spun out, and I, got overtaken. I've got a 15 second lead now. That's what happens. Same point on the second attempt. I've got a much, much bigger lead. And that's what happens when you're not making as many mistakes. Ooh. There we go. I can't remember how many attempts I had to do with the Tokyo Endurance. Was that like 2 or 3 that I did? I can't remember. I can't remember if I fucked up twice on that and then had to start a third time, or if I got that one on the second try, but I know it wasn't the first attempt. It's lap 8 and I'm still only yellow. I'm not orange yet. So I'm thinking this is gonna have to be like an every 15 laps we pit race. I've got an 18 second lead now. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, the other Viper's pitting now. Either he's been fucking up a lot, or he just doesn't have the right tires. Whoa! Jesus, no. Oh. Yeah, I want to try to get as many videos recorded as I can this weekend. 39, well, I was about to say 39 seconds, what the fuck, then I remember he pitted. Yeah, we don't need to pit yet. It's lap 10 and we still don't need to pit. I think that's the first time in a while that we haven't had to do 10 lap stints. I think we're going to be able to do 15 lappers on this one, in this car. Hell, we might even be able to do 20. No, we're definitely not going to be able to do 20 lappers, actually. If our tires didn't start going yellow until like lap 8, then maybe we would have been able to do 20 lappers, but these tires, I think they started going yellow around lap 5 or lap 6, so furthest I think we're gonna make it. The furthest I think we'd be able to make it would be like lap 17 or 18, but that would be a weird lap number to pit on, so. I try to always round it to the nearest 5. So if a set of tires would actually last me like 12 laps, I pit at 10, at lap 10. If a set of tires lasts me 13 or 14 laps, I'm like, as long as I have a decent lead, I'm gonna hold off until lap 15, but, you know. Okay, so basically I try to round it to the nearest lower 5. Basically, so like, yeah. So yeah, if my tires only last, even if they last 13 laps, where the nearest 5 would be 15, I bring it to the nearest lower one, which would be 10. And so if a set of tires lasts me 13 laps, I'm still gonna pit on lap 10. You know what I mean? I don't know. And this set of tires might only end up lasting me like 13 laps. I don't know. We're just starting to go orange now, so. But clearly each state of tires lasts way longer on this car than I've seen that lasts on most other cars. Recently anyway, so. Oh shit. Sometimes people ask me, why do you use slicks instead of super slicks for these endurance races? Super slicks have longer lasting life, longer duration. And I'm like, yeah, but they have no grip. And I'd rather not be having to fight just to stay on the road. At least with the slicks, there's still grip. There's still enough grip that I'm not having to fight to stay on the road. You know what I mean? Do not fuck up, please. Okay. I mean, I did fuck up. I knocked over cones. Obviously, I fucked up, but I meant don't spin out. Yeah, we're definitely making it to 15. We might even make it to 20, but I don't want to risk that, so. Yeah, there's one of the cones I knocked over. Alright, so every 15 laps is going to be our strategy for this race, yep. Now, I was fully expecting this to meet. I was fully expecting to have to pit every 10 laps again, but I'm happy that I only have to do it every 15. Whoa. Cutting the dirt again. Oh, God. Okay. That was because I braked too late. That was my fault. Those are really orange. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the pit stop lap. This is the end lap, yep. Because it is to a point where I'm losing control of the car now, so yeah. Every 15 laps is the play. That is the optimal play here. Okay. Noted and understood. Oh, you know what? I'm okay with going off track, because that gives us an easier path into the pit. Fuck it. It's not like you get penalized for anything in this game. You can cut the pitting line, it's cool. And now I'm going to throw a save state, and I'm gonna take a break, and I'll be back. I really don't like Laguna Seca as much as I used to. That's kind of why I'm limiting my stints on this. I'll be back in like, well, for you it'll be 2 seconds. For me it'll be either later tonight or sometime tomorrow or in a couple days. I don't know. I'm recording this on Friday night, the 23rd of January. So, yeah. I am back. It's been a couple days since the last session. I did record part 3 of Persona 4, but then I didn't get back to this. So it's been a couple days since the last session of this. But that's okay. We're on lap 16 now. I gotta remember to pit on lap 30. Oh god. I might not talk a whole lot. I don't know yet. It depends on if there's anything that I want to talk about. I don't know. God, I really fucking love the driving physics in this game. I had to check what car I was driving because I forgot for a second there. Yep. Base Team Oreca Viper, let's go. Oh god. Right, I forgot there's another Team Oreca Viper in this race too. Whoa, careful. Okay. So yeah, if you're watching this episode in real time right now, the first 15 laps were recorded before I recorded part 3 of Persona 4, and now what you're watching right now is after I recorded part 3 of Persona 4. So yeah. I need to adjust my controller cable the way it's sitting. There we go. Whoa. And GT3 Laguna Seca is like peak aesthetic in racing games. This track is just fucking beautiful in this game. Lap 19 now, okay. Lap 19 out of 90. Yeah, I fucked that turn up. I braked a little too late. Didn't apex properly. That was my fault. Fuck, that was an even worse lap than the last one. I was trying to have a better lap. Bro, come on. It's because my tires are wearing down. And my controller cord's being weird again. Can you, like... Oh my god. Sorry about that. Whoa, 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 okay, okay, well, shit, oh god. Oh well, still have a 41-second lead, fuck you. Oh, Jesus. I went into the grass a little bit with my rear tires without meaning to. Oh, God. Oh, shit. And doing an endurance race at Laguna Seca kinda sucks. Like, I like this track, but I don't like doing an endurance race here. I also, when I edit this, I gotta remember to cut out the first attempt. I almost forgot I had a bad first attempt at this race. Oh, fuck. The Gelée Vertigo. Sorry, I'm clearing my throat a bunch. I have a lot of phlegm buildup in there and mucus buildup in there right now, and I'm not really great at spitting that stuff out, so I kind of just have to constantly clear my throat. Here we go. Lap 25 out of 90. Oh shit, oh shit. Lap 26 now, okay. Shit, fuck. Nice. Whoa, shit. Oh god, no, no, no. I had to really fuck around with the analog sticks to stay on the road there. Yeah, I'm feeling very, very sleepy right now, so I think, again, I'm gonna have to, like, only do the one cycle, go for the pit, stop recording. Because I'm way too fucking tired right now. Oh god. Heyo. Time to fuck everything up. Whoa. Whoa, going wide. Oh shit. Okay. Lap 30, this is the next pit lap. Okay. Oh god. I keep forgetting to brake for that turn when my tires are like this. Because I just lift for it when my tires are good, right? So yeah. At least I can still take that turn normally on these fucking tires. Okay. Let's go. Into the pit. And there's the Panos as well. Hey, buddy. Good job. Good fucking job. Oh my god. Alright. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Okay, hang on. No, I'm not. Now I am. Whoa, fuck! Okay, hang on. I am not comfortable right now. Okay, that's a little bit better. No, it's not. Now that's better. Okay, there we go. No, it's still not. Okay. Now I'm good. Ow, my head. And now I'm once again not good. Can I just fucking, oh my god. There we go. Through the corkscrew. Whoa. Careful. Also, yeah, it's snowing out today where I live. It's not storming right now, but it is snowing. It's been snowing all day. I think we're getting the leftovers of the storm that the eastern US got. Although I think the western U.S. got some snow recently too, because one of my best friends is in New Mexico and they got snow over the weekend. So I don't know. Whoa. The other team of Rekka Viper is pitting again. Oh god, oh god. But yeah, that reminds me, I got a pit again on lap 45. And then lap 60, and then lap 75 will be the final pit stop of the race. Oh, I didn't mean to cut there, and there I'm going off track too. Woo! Careful. Oh, wall. Whoa. Oh shit. Yeah, I need to start driving better. I'm not driving very well right now. Mainly because I'm kind of lost in thought about what I want to talk about. I'm like thinking about things to talk about, and I'm like, should I talk about this? It's really divisive, but at the same time, I don't want the people that support it watching my videos, so... Eh, fuck it. Fuck ice. There, I said it. And if you support ice, fuck you, stop watching my videos, I don't want you here. Oh fuck. Oh shit. It's a good thing these are relatively short laps. A minute 17 being my shortest still. 1:17.543. Ah! Haven't beaten that yet, and I can't take that turn the same way I was earlier now for some reason. Or, oh, it was the wrong turn. That was the one I was... It was the wrong turn, that's why. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, that was a really smooth corkscrew. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, don't fuck up. Okay. I've got an over minute lead, holy shit. I've got a lead of over a whole fucking minute. That means my lead's gonna increase to a full lap soon, most likely. Around the corkscrew. About 42. Shit, I didn't mean to brake that hard. Okay, yeah, this race is gonna be over 2 hours for sure. Cause, whoa, shit. 42 laps. Lap 42 started right as pretty much right at the 55-minute mark. 42 laps from now is lap 84. I did the math, that'll be around like an hour and 50 minutes in that we hit lap 84. It's a 90 lap race, so yeah, this is gonna be like, whoa. This is gonna be like a 2-hour race, just over 2 hours. Or maybe it'll be just under 2 hours, or like just exactly 2 hours, I don't know, fuck. Shit, I cut again. Fuck. Whoops. And we have hit the next pitting lap. Okay. Whoa, shit, whoa, shit. I was looking at OBS, I'm sorry. Don't spin, don't spin, don't! Jeebus creebus. Oh, the pit, damn it. Okay, well, we're going another lap, No choice now, we're going another lap. I ain't turning around and losing time, even though I totally can't. No, not anymore now that I crossed the line. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. This stupid piece of shit fucking car. This stupid piece of shit fucking game. I'm kidding, I love this game. Throw a save state. And my shoulder blade's getting agitated again. Back onto the track we go. Alright, lap 60 is the next pit stop. Alright, this lap is my first chance to set a new best lap on this stint. And it's probably not gonna happen. Because if this race has proven anything, it's that I am terrible driving right now. I'm just not on right now. Some days I'm on, and other days I'm not. And right now I am not on. Oh, I didn't mean to cut, but oh well. Oh, I didn't mean to go off, but oh well. So this definitely isn't going to be a best lap, for sure, but... There we go. Probably could have taken that better. I think I went a little too slow through the corkscrew. No, I'm never beating that 117.543. It's just not happening. Yeah, I am never beating that 117.543 there. That's just never happening. Yep, the rights are going yellow now. Yep, here we go with, whoa. Oh shit, fuck. Oh shit, whoops. Lap 53. Oh god, stop that. I'm getting sleepy again, my eyes are getting droopy, and yeah, when I hit the lap 60 pit stop, I'm gonna need to take another break. Whoa. Lap 54 of 90, fuck. Oh my god, stop, oh my god, stop fucking that up. My fucking eyes drooped again. If they hadn't have fucking drooped, I would have been able to apex that. Ugh, I hate this. Laguna Seca is so boring that it's putting me to sleep. Like, the aesthetic, fire. The track itself, boring when you have to do it for like 72 fucking minutes. Jesus Christ. Like, I've started to grow this weird hatred towards Laguna Seca within the last like 5 or 6 months. Or in the last couple years, actually. Fuck, I just remembered at the end of 2023 or beginning of 2024, I was trying to do this same race in GT2, not the Let's Play, but on my own time, and that was when I just kind of like stopped that playthrough because I didn't want to finish this race. It was specifically the Laguna Seca one that made me fuck off and be like, no. But since this is a Let's Play, I have to do it. I have to finish it. Thankfully, I can use save states, so it's all good. Fuck, man. My stupid fucking eyes, bro. Oh god. Okay, earbuds, can you stop that? Fuck. Lap 59. Oh god, oh dear lord. Oh god, fucking stop that. Alright, we're on the pit lap now. The in lap, whatever you want to fucking call it. Oh shit. Whoopsie daisy. How it feels to chew 5 gum. Smooth. Ah. And dipping into the pit we go. I need water. And I'm gonna save state. There's the thing, the disclaimer, and I need to take a break again. I'm back, and it's been like 18 fucking days since the last little bit of this episode that I recorded, because I honestly, this track, Laguna Seca, burns me out so bad. I was also waiting till I got my pop filter before I continued recording more of this, because I wanted to maybe have better audio quality, but unfortunately that didn't end up working out, and now my fucking earbuds are being weird in terms of audio too. They're fucking pausing and cutting out, and I forgot to turn the Bluetooth off on my phone, so they're probably connected to my phone too, and it's just... But anyway, my pop filter came in, but my mic stand does not want to cooperate. I mean, it's working fine with the pop filter, but it doesn't want to cooperate with the way I sit. Okay, I'll be right back. My fucking headphones are being stupid. As I was fucking saying, I can't even, my pop filter works fine with my mic stand, but my mic stand doesn't want to cooperate with the way I have to sit when I'm playing video games. So I'm only going to be able to use the pop filter and the mic stand for when I'm recording music and like vocals and stuff. And I will not be able to use it. Also, next pit stop's lap 75, I think. I will not be able to use the mic stand and the pop filter when I'm doing Let's Play videos, so I still have to fucking have my mic sitting in a fucking Tupperware container on my table, and then no pop filter, and then because it's so far away from me, I have to have the fucking volume on my interface blown all the way up to like plus 10 fucking decibels in order for you to be able to actually fucking hear me. And that's why I've got like noise reduction and shit now. And then I also put a compressor and a limiter on, so that way I at least don't have to have the OBS volume as high as I had it before. But then that ended up fucking with the quality of the audio, so now it's all like, ugh. I don't know anymore, man. I've also been really focused on my second channel lately, doing the GT1 stuff over there, the no commentary shit, which by the way, subscribe to Kai Racing. It's all caps, C-A-I, and then Racing. It was originally called LPN Racing, but then I noticed there was another channel called LPN Racing Team that existed before my second channel did. So in the spirit of fairness, I changed my channel's name, and I couldn't think of anything in the moment, so I was like, CAI Racing. Anyway, go subscribe to that channel too. I'm doing a no commentary playthrough of the first Gran Turismo game over there right now. Which, by the way, the route that I'm using for that no commentary playthrough is going to be the exact route that I use when I eventually re-let's play that game, because I am going to be re-let's playing GT1 when I finish all the rest of the games here in the series, because well, you know, yeah. It's like the quality of my GT1 Let's Play is just not something I'm proud of. Especially where I was recording it on that shitty old laptop. It's like, I have much better gear for recording gaming videos now, so it's like, you know, I just want to do, like, I want to do that game over again, but I'm not going to do it until I finish the rest of the games. But on my second channel, I am doing a no commentary run of it right now, so yeah. But it's not a proper Let's Play because there's, you know, no commentary. But I am gonna Let's Play the game again eventually, and I'm gonna do the North American version instead of the Japanese version this time. Because, you know, yeah. Because that's the version that I grew up with. Hardy har har har. Also, yeah, it's been a while since I've played any GT3 because this track here, Laguna Seca, just burns me out. It burns me out so bad, and I'm like, especially with how long the race is, too, and then, like, this still... I think there's 2 more endurance races left to go after this. I think there's, like, Route 5 in Monaco, I think, and there could still be another one that I'm forgetting. I don't know. I think there's only 2 left after this, though. But yeah, sorry that the GT3 videos have been so sparse lately. I just... these long-ass endurance races really burn me out, and then I end up taking advantage of save states so I can take breaks and I don't have to do them all in one sitting. But then I end up leaving the save state to sit for over 2 weeks like I did this time, and just, I'm sorry. It's definitely not good for the algorithm for me to leave the viewers hanging either, but, like, I just... Look, this is a hobby, not my career, and I'm not trying to make it a career. It's my hobby, so, like... If it becomes a career, that's cool, but I'm not trying to make it a career, so I'm not trying to worry about the algorithm. I'm just trying to focus on making videos when I have the energy to make videos. Upload them when I have the energy to upload them. You know? I'm not interested in burning myself out for the sake of the algorithm. I'm interested in doing this in a healthy way, where I keep myself mentally sound and I don't destroy my brain trying to constantly please the algorithm, because fuck that, I'm not trying to make this a career. If it becomes a career, cool, but I'm still gonna treat it the same way. Actually, now that I think about it, if this does become a career, I am gonna have to actually start caring about the algorithm and being, like, more on it and taking less breaks, because if this becomes a career and I start making enough money off of it, well, I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, I'm unemployed because I'm, like, mentally too fucked up to be able to work a regular job. And it's really hard for me to access therapy currently. So it's hard for me to get better and get to that point. So, like, if this does become a career, and I end up making money off of it, I'm just scared that, like, I'd be making so much money that I'd lose my social assistance and my low-income housing subsidy, but not make enough to be able to afford my full rent, and I'd end up, like, just, oh, because I tried to make my life better, now my life's worse, and I'm homeless because I tried to monetize my YouTube. You know, it's just, I'd rather not have that happen. They're like, oh, I monetized my YouTube, and then I took a break, and the algorithm forgot about me, and now I'm homeless because I lost my low-income housing, and I have to pay full rent, and I couldn't afford full rent. It's just, no, I don't want to put up with that. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back again. Sorry about that. Oh, shit! No, something happened and I had to go deal with it. Lap 68. Yeah, I'm gonna try to run to the end of the race here. And, if I fuck up, I don't know. There's no room for me to fuck up anymore. I think I have a gigantic lead, don't I? Pretty sure I have like a fucking huge lead. I should be fine. But yeah, I'm gonna try to go to the end of the race on this recording session and just get the episode done, maybe even start the next one. I don't know. The next episode, the next endurance race might be more fun for me to do because I think that one's the Special Stage Road 5. That one might be more fun for me to do, so, you know, yeah. I am probably gonna take a break at the next pit stop so I can, like, go to the bathroom, but that's about it. Lap 69, haha, nice. Oh, fuck, I just realized I forgot to make a 6-7 joke on lap 67. Shit, fuck, oh, into the Corvette. Into the C5R. But yeah, we're on lap number nice now. Coming up on the corkscrew brake. Nice. I really like this Viper, by the way. The Team Areca Viper. A good old snack. Now this is, oh fuck. This is actually a fucking beautiful car. This is a gorgeous fucking race car. And it's wild thinking about how, like, when I was a kid, I wouldn't have been able to get this far into this game alone, no matter how hard I tried. I sucked at this game so bad, like, I couldn't even get past, like, the early beginner league shit in this game. When I was a kid, the only Gran Turismo game I could actually make a serious dent in terms of progression was GT2. And I think that's why it ended up being my favorite one, and still is my favorite one, is because Well, this was my first ever, not just my first ever Gran Turismo game, this was my first ever video game I ever played, but, well, this was my first ever Gran Turismo game, and because of that, I do have the most nostalgia for this one. And I also played a lot of arcade mode in this game when I was a kid, so even though I sucked at GT mode and could never get too far in it in this game growing up, I still sunk a lot of hours into arcade mode when I was a kid on this game. Like, I had, like, all the tracks unlocked. Not all of the cars, because I had only run through arcade mode on easy mode back then, but I had all of the tracks unlocked. So I sunk a lot of hours into this game's arcade mode when I was a kid, but... and yeah, I do have, like, this is the one that I have the most nostalgia for, but... in terms of actual, like, simulation mode or GT mode progression, when I was a kid, the only one I could actually make a serious dent in was GT2. And that's why GT2 was my favorite one, and still is my favorite one, even now. Is because that was the only one when I was a kid that I was actually, like, somewhat good at. Now I'm good at I'm good at all of them except for, like, the very first one. I still suck at GT1, but, like... other than that, now I'm pretty much good at all of the Gran Turismo games, but... yeah, I don't know. It's just wild to me how when I was a kid, I wouldn't have been able to get this far in the game alone. But now, like, I can do this. Not only can I do this, but this is my second time doing this. This is my second time going for 100% on this game. The first time was end of 2023 into the summer of 2024. That was my first ever 100%, true 100% run on this game. And that one I actually did on original hardware. Because I did that before I got my good PC, before I was actually able to emulate PS2. So I did that one, like, on my actual PS2, like, on real hardware, without abusing save states, anything like that. I 100%ed this game on my actual PS2, which I am insanely proud of myself for having done that. And now I'm doing it again for a second time. It's just this time I'm doing it on emulator because I'm doing a Let's Play, and it's easier to capture this for a Let's Play on an emulator than replay save complete. It's easier to capture this for a Let's Play on an emulator than it is from the actual hardware. Like, if I were to capture this on actual hardware, like, I have a capture card that can do it, but it would not look good. And this game doesn't have a native 480p mode, so I would have to capture it in 480i. Like, the game would be running in 480i interlaced on hardware, and I don't have an upscaler, and I don't have the money to be able to afford a good upscaler, because upscalers are fucking expensive. So, like, you would just get a shit ton of ghosting, like interlaced ghosting, in this Let's Play if I were capturing it on real hardware. So that's another reason why I'm not... I could do GT4 on real hardware if I wanted to, because that has, like, a native 480p mode, but that would still look like shit on a 1080p screen or a 4K screen, you know? When you're, like, watching the Let's Play, so I'm gonna be emulating GT4 as well. Once we get onto GT5, that's when I'm gonna be capturing on real hardware, because my PC cannot emulate PS3. I mean, it could probably emulate some PS3 stuff, but definitely not Gran Turismo 5 or 6. This PC is not powerful enough for that. I can emulate Xbox 360 just fine. Forza Motorsport 2 emulates like a dream on this PC. But Gran Turismo 5 and 6, no. And it's not because the PC is like super weak, it's more so just because like my PC's able to play like modern games. Yeah, I have to, for like brand new stuff, I have to turn the settings way down and turn ray tracing off because, I mean, my graphics card is old. It's a RX 580. It's old. But like it still holds up. It can still play the newest games. I just have to play them at low settings. And then like anything, literally anything from the 2010s up until probably like even like 2021, I can play it like, I mean if it's pre-2018, I can probably play it at high or ultra. And if it's 2018 or later, probably medium to low high. And then if it's like 2022 or later, I've got to play it on like, if it's like between 2022 and 2024, I've got to play it on medium. And if it's like after 2024, I've got to play it on low. But like it does still hold up. Like it is still a good budget build even in 2026 with an RX 580. And I think the thing that really helps is I've got 32 gigs of RAM. That's really gonna help, you know, that helps a lot. And then I have the 8 gig version of the 580. And then my processor is, it's still old, it's from 2020, but it's like not as old as my graphics card. It's Ryzen 5 5600X, so that also helps. Like that CPU is actually still pretty fucking good now even. It's not like top of the line, and it's not like the high end of the high end. It's not low end or medium end. It's like the low half of high end, I think, is where the Ryzen 5 5600X sits. Because that was the high end processor of 2020. And those 2020 high end processors are, even now, they're still high end. They're just not like top high end. They're not top of the line on the high end, and they're not top end either, but they're like still high end. They're just on the lower side of high end. And then there's like the medium end and the low end, or the medium area and the low end. Anyway, that was the final pit stop, and we should be good to finish. Yeah, should be good to go. I'm not going to need to pit again, because the next time I would need to pit would be the final lap. Who fucking pits on the final lap, right? That's fucking stupid. I mean, it'd be fucking funny winning the race from the pit lane, but like, no, I'm not going to do that. I will say, I am really excited to eventually get to GT5, because I do really want to, like, I do really look forward to using the capture card. I have a video on my channel of me testing out the capture card, but it was before I really fine-tuned my OBS settings. And it was before I really fine-tuned my editing process and, like, really, truly nailed down how I was gonna render the videos, and what bitrate and everything, what resolution. So like, that video looks like shit, but I'm pretty sure my capture card has better, or can do better quality than that. I just need to, now that I've fine-tuned my OBS settings, I'll need to like fine-tune the capture card settings to match the OBS settings, but I think I can get that capture card looking better than it did in the capture card testing video. And I think most of that video's, I think most of the reason that video looks like shit isn't because of me or my, like, the way I was, like, recording, but more so just the YouTube compression. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of my fault that I rendered it in 720p, thinking that YouTube compression would, like, I should have known YouTube compression at 720p would have killed the quality. even 1080p YouTube compression kills the quality. 1440p is like the minimum you want to upload at to have like a semi-watchable video, you know? Like the first 46 parts of this GT3 Let's Play even are rough to look at because they're so blocky because of YouTube's fucking compression. Because I was rendering them in 1080p because the PS1 video, the GT1 and GT2 looked fine being uploaded at 1080p. It didn't, YouTube compression didn't affect those ones as bad, but it affected these ones worse. Definitely affected these ones way worse, so... Around part 47, I think, is when I started rendering the video. I'm still recording at 1080p, but I'm rendering the final edit in 1440p. And I encourage you to watch at 1440p as well to get the better bitrate. You're basically just gonna see, like, if you watch the video at 1440p, you're pretty much just gonna see a 1080p video, but with a better bitrate than what you would have seen on the actual 1080p mode in YouTube. Because rendering the video in 1440p when I recorded it in 1080p is not gonna change it to a true 1440p. That's just gonna, like, blow the video up a bit, and there is some detail loss. Like, I should probably start recording at 1440p instead, but, like, I'm scared that my fucking... If I do that, I'm gonna have to also match the game resolution to be 1440p, and then I'm scared that my PC's just not gonna be able to handle recording and playing at 1440p. Like, that is something I am a little bit worried about, so I'm like, I'm gonna keep recording at 1080p. Like, the lost detail in the 1440p render isn't that bad. It really isn't that much detail lost. And then, like, also once I upload the 1440p render to YouTube, the bitrate is, just by virtue of the render being 1440p, the bitrate automatically just fucking is 1,000 times better than it would be if I rendered and uploaded the video at 1080p. So, like, I still record and play the game at 1080p because it's easier on my PC, but I render the edit in 1440p and then it gets uploaded in 1440p, so that way YouTube compression doesn't fucking kill the video, the quality of the video, you know? Anyway, sorry for, like, overly rambling that. Me and my autistic info dumps, right? Corkscrew time. Whoa! Whoa. Well, I've info dumped enough, and now I have no idea what else to fucking talk about. I found a fucking page full of fucking like free instrument plugin, like VST plugins for like MIDI instruments. That's gonna take my music making up to a whole new level. Because most of the stuff I've been making in terms of like my original music lately has just been like drums, guitar, and bass. Because that's all I've really been able to record. But no, now that I've found like different VSTs and shit, oh, I'm gonna be fucking around with that shit a lot. I'm excited for it. I'm gonna do like a lot of... I'm still gonna mostly make like... I'm still mostly gonna make like punk and emo and rock and metal music, but like... I'm gonna be experimenting with a lot more sounds now than I had access to before, that's for sure. That's something I'm excited about. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. Because there's like a lot of like sounds I want to add into my songs, and a lot of like, I want to do like samples too, like just taking like random sound effects and adding them into my songs, just like, you know? I don't want to like sample other people's songs in my songs, I just want to sample like different sound effects and shit. I want to do like, and sometimes I want to sample like movie quotes and stuff, but and like video game quotes, but I really just want to, like, main thing I want to sample is just sound effects. Whether it be silly sound effects or like sound effects from like video games or sound effects from like movies or, you know, whatever, like I just want to sample silly sound effects and stuff in my music. Like, I want to put the fucking start noise from Gran Turismo, not the 3, 2, 1, just the start noise. But like the start noise from the Gran Turismo games when you start a race. I want to put that noise, that sound effect in like a breakdown. Like, imagine like this heavy breakdown's going and then there's just a quick pause and you just hear the fucking Gran Turismo start sound effect. And then we just crash back in again, like... Oh god. I'm yawning. Oh shit. Whoops. Shit, I forget if I'm supposed to save scum for a specific prize car after this. Whoa! The GT40. I forget if I'm supposed to save scum for the specific prize car after this race. I forgore. Also, yeah, I think I mentioned at the beginning of this episode how I was thinking of starting another Let's Play. Yeah, by this point in this episode and this recording session, I'm already 3 episodes into that other Let's Play. Really enjoying Persona 4, but then I also took a break from that too after 3 episodes. Not because I was burnt out, because I wasn't burnt out on that game, but because I was waiting for the pop filter, and then I just got, when the pop filter didn't end up working out for, like, Let's Plays, and I realized it's only gonna work out for music. I felt a little defeated. Got a little down on myself, and that's why the video hiatus was longer than I wanted it to be. And then I started doing stuff for the second channel. And then I got all, like, sucked into that for a bit. But we're here now, we're finishing the episode. This episode's gonna finally go up a month after the last one. I'm sorry. Special Stage Road 5 Let's Play. Special Stage Road 5 Endurance Race hopefully won't get me as burnt out as this one did. I need an oil change. That came up right there. I saw that. I watched that just pop up. Also, we're almost at the 2-hour mark for this race. Damn. 116 minutes. 120 minutes is 2 hours, so... But yeah, Route 5 Endurance shouldn't have me as burnt out as this one. Because I actually really enjoy Route 5. Like that, I really, really love Special Stage Route 5. Or no, it's Route 11 that the all-night is on. I just remembered, the all-night race is on Route 11. Okay, that might actually burn me out. That might actually burn me out. It's Route 11. Fuck, no, that might actually burn me out. So it's gonna be this, Route 11, and Monaco. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be 3 burnouts in a row. Okay, yeah, never mind. Okay, yeah. I don't think the Route 11 endurance race episode is gonna come out for another month after this, honestly, and then Monaco is gonna also not come out for another month after that, probably. Ooh. I'm gonna try not to make that be the case, but I can't make any promises, and that is honestly probably what's gonna happen. It's probably gonna be a month between this and that, and then that and that. Meaning it's probably gonna be a month between this and the next episode, and then another month between the next episode and the episode after. And then after that is gonna be, I think, the final episode of the, after that is gonna be the final episode of the, International A events. It's gonna be the final Professional League, part 90, because this is 89, 90 is gonna be Route 11 all night, 91 is gonna be the Monaco Endurance. So that means 92 is gonna be, I think, Professional GT World. Because that's the final international, that's going to be the final international A event there is to do. Fuck. It's wild to think about it, that's... And then it's going to be on to the... And then it's going to be... Sorry. And then it's going to be on to the super license shit. I mean, there's still one more thing I need to do between Professional GT World and the super license, but I'm not going to get into that right now. Final lap. And yep, this is going to be a race that goes just over 2 hours. Yep, we've hit the 2 hour mark. We have hit the 2 hour mark. Two hours of Laguna Seca is fucking torture. I still say Laguna Seca, even though, like, literally 2 nights ago, my best friend informed me that it's actually pronounced Laguna Seca. Also, yeah, we're about to finish the race. Here we go, final corner. Round the final turn, and we cut the curb, we cut the dirt, but it's okay. Oh, there we go, we're done. We're done. We did it. We did it. We did it. We're done. I need my Google documents. do 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 do. Okay, no, I don't need to save scum for anything here. Cool. Let me just make sure I don't forget to save my fucking replay. Part 89. Save okay? Yes. Thank you. Let's see what randomized prize card the game gives me. No, there's only 3 options in this event. And I already have this car. That is a duplicate. Duplicate. Anyway. That's a duplicate. Alright, fuck. I'm gonna stop singing. Fuck. Don't I already have like 2 of these? I know I have 1 at least. Yeah, right here. That I still haven't used. Do I have... No. Yeah. But still. Anyway. Bye-bye. Well, thank you for watching part 89 of Gran Turismo 3. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.